Hola, Rebellious Moon back again to do a reading for you. So I was getting love. So let's just see what's coming up in your love life. We do have a new moon in Leo coming up. Ooh, see, I was feeling it. I was feeling the love already, okay? So I feel like whatever this is that you have going on or that's coming towards you when it comes to love, it's about reigniting the passion. It's about being real, being open, okay? Not wearing a mask, not hiding behind anything, not dealing with someone or a connection just because, just because for. So whatever is pulling you towards someone, it's definitely about passion, action, intention, initiation, reaction, responsiveness. Like, this is mutual energy. This is like a fire that's, this is something that's new. So this could be somebody new that you're meeting, that you're getting to know. This is somebody that I feel like is actually wanting to invest in you. So this is feeling already like there's something real that's taking place here. Okay, so somebody who's genuine, who's like I said, if it's not being open and vulnerable right away, it's still being open enough to where it's like showing interest, showing mutual interest here. Someone could be like really wise, very knowledgeable, whether that be like just in general or maybe, you know, whatever career field that they're in. They could be like a teacher or a mentor or a speaker or someone of like a role model or someone that maybe people look up to or influential. I'm hearing they have a lot going for themselves. So you're no longer going to be wasting your time in like dead-end connections. Dead-end connections, dead-end jobs. Those are done. This new moon in Leo, it's about connecting to your inner child. Okay, that's Leo energy, the sun, 5th house energy, children, expressiveness, drama, fun, flings, romance. Okay, so something is being cultivated here for you in your love life. I feel like this is something in a newer sense of energy. So where are you when it comes to your love life? Where is your energy? Are you open and expressive, or are you closed off? Where are you? How do you feel? How does my collective feel when it comes to their love life? Do these messages resonate for? How do they feel? I keep seeing this skull card. So you have mixed feelings. Maybe one moment you're in it. Maybe the next minute you could feel... you could have like ups and downs, you know, like you could feel positive and sure of something, and then maybe the very next, you know, something goes stagnant. You don't maybe fully believe in it, or you're skeptic, or you might not even care, you know, you're just accepting of the situation. But at the same time, you are feeling cautious. You are feeling... you're like, is it worth it? You know, is this gonna lead to something? Is this person going to, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that energy of like, are you putting up this front, right? Because when you meet people, you're only meeting their interviewer, their executor, like this you know, presenter, right, so to speak, until you really get to know them. Most people aren't wholeheartedly 100% themselves when they're meeting someone, right? They're like trying to show their best foot forward until more is to be revealed. So you could be in a phase with someone where you feel like, you know, who are you really? Or maybe this is just how you're looking at love in general. If you don't have anyone, you could just be feeling like, you know, things have potential, and then at the same time, you don't really want to put in a lot of work or effort to it. But there is some sort of great match that's coming for you here. Okay, so someone who is a good potential match for you, more than just a potential here. Okay, because this is already saying that in this up and down energy, you're already witnessing the potential that they have. But this here, my friend, is saying that you are on the verge of getting like the greatest match, or getting the greatest connection, similarity, bond, something genuine, something real here. Okay, it's saying don't give up on it. You know, obviously keep focusing on your own growth, keep focusing on what really makes you happy, right? Because that's really what's going to pull that in. You don't ever want to just put all your focus 100% on someone else. So you always want to take those steps and those actions. But I feel like there is little baby steps that maybe you're going to take towards a new connection with someone when it comes to love. And you're not going to wait around for anyone, you know, but you are going to go in the direction that leads to like more opportunities, and becoming like starting to feel more unstuck. Okay, starting to feel more unstuck, like something is becoming less stagnant. And maybe that's just the energy around your love life. If you're dealing with a particular person, that could be the energy around you and this person, that something starts to move. So let's see. You got the Page of Cups. Yeah, this person could be younger than you, or someone could be, there could be a difference maybe in experience, but this is definitely somebody new. Okay. Oh, Page of Pentacles, not Page of Cups. So earth sign, a fire sign. This is somebody that really is attracted to you, really wants to give you a lot of attention. They could get a lot of attention themselves, or have like a lot of friends or people, a lot of people that they talk to. Somebody could be in school, or they're just like someone that really like studies you, pays attention to details about you, or they will. I feel like they're gonna keep their eye on you. They could like want to take you out, or you will go out with them. They do have like a lot of potential here though. They're studious, so they work hard. There's someone that they like a lot of attention, but not really. Not like a, maybe they get it and they're like okay with it. I definitely feel like they want to give you a lot of attention here. Something's going to come in pretty fast. Maybe they didn't, either you or them don't expect each other. Don't expect like how maybe this could work. Oh, you got the Hierophant and the Three of Wands. You're about to be in a relationship. Oh, Shiz Collective, Two of Cups. Oh, Shiz Collective, the Ace of Cups. Yo, get out of here. If you're an air sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign, you're about to be in a relationship. And it could be a water sign. You're about to be in a relationship. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. You might already know this person, but the Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, that's all new energy. So if you don't have anyone, you could meet someone. The Three of Wands always gives me like 3 weeks to 3 months. 3 energy. It could come out the blue if you don't know them. If you do know them, it's like this connection was surprising. Unexpected. What's the advice for you? Where'd that card go? So the advice for you is the Death card. You gotta let go. You gotta purge and go through this internal change and transform and emerge and go through a metamorphosis. If you already did that, you are going to inflict change on this person. Ooh, 6 of Cups. This is like soulmate energy. Oh, Empress, baby. Y'all getting married, the Justice. You got the Justice card with the Hierophant. Y'all getting married. Y'all gonna talk about it. At the very minimal, at the smallest degree of what this energy is, you guys are gonna get married. Make sure they're not married. I didn't feel that, but that energy can be that too, because this Empress came out. Did see that Queen of Swords on the bottom. So this could be someone who recently got out of a marriage too, with that Queen of Swords. Newer energy. But that's like that would be like very small for someone. Overall, this feels like, you know, you receiving what you want. Okay? You receiving what you want from this person. Them being a great match. Hopefully they're not a great match and they're tied to something else, right? Because that does happen. It just does. You can't help that chemistry. You can't help the connection. Sorry. But you can't help that. You know what I mean? But for a good majority, it doesn't feel like that. Honestly, it really doesn't. Yeah, changes are coming. So the next like 3 to 6 months with that 3 of Wands. Okay. Do we have a solar eclipse coming up? So find your inner truth though. That's really important for you during this time, especially if you haven't met this person. You want to already be in that frequency, right? You want to already be to a degree healed, right? Like obviously you can still meet people in your healing. It's just that you do need to be evolved, you know? So nothing from that past energy affects what goes on here. You can operate in a more positive, hopeful, higher vibration, you know, energy with this person, so you're able to connect with them. But you want to be able to tap in on a cosmic level too, but you got to be grounded. This is cool though. I feel like y'all about to be in love. Oh, I don't have those other love cards. Okay, so anything else you want collective to know about this lover? The Moon. So why the Moon? Because there could be blockages here. Okay, so you do have to be cautious of... Okay, so I'm getting 2 different things, right? For some of you, this person could already be in a relationship. Maybe they're coming out of something. Or you guys talk up, like, you'll know, okay? You'll know. The Moon is a secret energy, but this energy here with that Tower coming out first, if the Moon would have came out first, then it would say, okay, there's a secret here that's going to eventually come out. That Tower energy, everything is already coming out to the surface. Now, what this is saying is the Moon with that Queen of Wands is going to be an energy that either someone is going to attempt to hide something at some point. This could be you. Whoever is operating in the feminine energy or the receiving end could either feel like someone is hiding something, or they're still dealing with something from the past, something in their subconscious, something that they're still like they're confused by. But this could also even be with that Empress card. This could be like maybe difficulties with conception. in the future? Or someone like really calculating pregnancy or ovulation, hormones, or something like that. So if this person is not attached to anything, someone could just like, what could trigger this moon energy? The lover. So love, someone gets afraid, like fearful. So someone starts falling in love within this passion, this intimacy act, you or this person. And it's going to trigger a fear from a past, a mother wound. It's just going to like freak them out. This could be somebody's mother involved. The Strength card. Yeah, so you're just going to have to like be strong. You know, be the Temperance here with the Strength card and the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Damn, collective, this person is really going to love you. There's not strong masculine energy here. So both of you could kind of like be open in this like receiving sort of energy, or hesitant to do things, or to open and be expressive. It's like both of you are gonna like feel really, really strongly for each other, and like you have like fear in some way. They have fear for whatever, you know, let's say they have fear of loss, or, you know, going forth and getting pregnant and not being able to conceive or something. And then someone may have fear of being vulnerable and expressing their feelings, but it's like all the while you both have these strong feelings for each other. So if anything, a challenge could be that you both kind of like hold back, and you're gonna have to find a way to keep each other in the loop about your feelings. Something is kind of new for you guys on each level. Like, wow, the Magician. Yeah, you both are, you know, it's like a test of faith here. Damn, y'all. You got the Knight of Cups in the World. There's a new beginning here. There's a new cycle that you're about to ride into. Somebody that you're really going to be attracted to. They're really attracted to you. It's like getting proposed to and like, excuse me, somebody being like really romantic and chivalrous, and you guys are like this is a spiritual connection, intuitive. Damn. I knew I felt love. I kept hearing it all day for somebody like coming in. So wow. Wowie. So, wow. I hope you enjoyed these messages. I hope they help you in some way. And this Leo full moon is going to be exciting. So, definitely like or subscribe. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings. Love you long time. Bye.